Hey everyone, welcome back to MX Disc Golf. My name is Raul Barcelo, and this is the MPO Lead Card Back 9 second round coverage of the 2026 Mexican Disc Golf Championships presented by Shaman. Here are the front 9 results, and before we start, I just want to say thank you to all the tournament sponsors and for the collab from Terry Miller, the disc golf guy, on this video. So let's get back into it, guys. After a really exciting front 9, we are watching Fredy Meza. We have Pacheco. We have Pibe. And we have Cuello. So let's go to hole 10. It's going to be the same tee as the day before, par 4, 460 feet. Very tricky hole. Even though the distance isn't that long, it can get pretty crazy after a little bit. This first shot, you have two options. This is the traditional line, what we just saw Pacheco attempting, even though he caught that early tree on the left side. But yeah, going on this gap right in front of the tee, which seems like the intended line, the mode line, as we've been calling it. This is the most common way to attack it, but now we're seeing Pibe's local line, which is to go left gap, backhand roller, and into the wilderness. That one rolled quite a ways, actually. And he's gonna have a very long eagle look. Cuello going traditional on the right gap. Also catches something. So if you don't make it to the perfect landing zone, you're going to be faced with something like this, which is lots of very small gaps, and you'll be lucky if you don't hit anything, but you're just trying to get as far forward as you can. Pacheco just a little bit low, but it looks like he found the gap. He didn't really hit anything. It's just too low. There's Fredy trying to find the gap. Also too low and finds a tree. So still scrambling here. Here's Fredy from a very, very similar putt from the day before. He nails it this time. This was the exact same thing that he attempted. And this time he gets it. Very impressive stuff from Fredy. Pacheco has actually a very similar line to Fredy, but he's not going through the middle. He's opting for the easy par instead, not risking anything. Here's Cuello for his birdie look. Oh, barely misses it. He just barely catches that rim of the tray. Oh, man. And Pibe catches some cabbage right above him. I don't even think that he saw that. And that's going to be an easy birdie, but he wanted that eagle. So, Cuello, after barely missing that birdie, Pacheco laid up for his par. Pibe disappointed with this birdie. But it's a good birdie, nonetheless. It's to stay 5 behind the lead. And we're going to the right basket, 375 feet here. This is a very tricky hole. I I've never even seen this basket position before. This is a brand new basket position for this year. And it takes a full shot to get all the way up there because these trees are tall and they're totally in the way. So Fredy tried to go backhand hyzer on top, and that basically just hyzered out, just stalled and hyzered out left. It is wide open from there, but I don't think that he's going to have an easy birdie look. Pibe trying to go backhand roller. He doesn't turn it over enough, and that's... that almost went OB left. That was almost worst case scenario. But he's going to be in the middle of the fairway and just having to get up and down for his par at best. Let's see, Pacheco. Oh, that's a flippy disc. He tried to go over the trees and he still kind of got it. He wasn't sure if he got it all the way through or not, but that's going to be a putt for birdie for sure. You see, Cuello's going with an H7, very, very flippy disc. Mind you that we're also at about 6,000 feet elevation, so adding the elevation and everything, you just really need flippy disc for everything here. Or flippier than you think, at least. Pacheco with a bad approach. He's going to have a long look for a par. This is more what we want to see, right next to the basket in the bullseye. Good work from Cuello. Now here's Pibe. It's just outside the bullseye. Maybe slightly obstructed, but it should work. Here comes Fredy from far away. Not enough height. This is to save par for Pacheco. This is probably a good 30, 35 feet. Yeah. Great work. Saving par to stay tied with Fredy. Never mind. Freddy's gonna bogey. Just a little too casual on that one. And we're gonna have one bogey and 3 pars, and that was an unforced error from Fredy. I mean, there was no reason to be missing that putt. So, hole 12. This is the original hole 12 from the Caracara course. Proudly sponsored by MX Disc Golf. We did not play this hole yesterday. This is one of the holes that got skipped in order to play the Jaguar hole 1 and 18. So we haven't seen this. Definitely birdieable hole. Pibe with the early mistake. Pacheco almost hitting the same tree as Pibe, but manages to flip perfectly in time, and that's going to be right under the basket. That's a great shot. Going back end and missing the line on the right side. He says, no cameras, please. And Fredy's going to go with a putter. This was actually the putter that was in the players pack for the amateurs of this tournament. I'm not sure where Fredy got his from, but it looks like a good shot. He's going to have a putt for birdie. Easy backhand approach there from Cuello. That should do it for his par. Oh, and Fredy missing. Completely missing the basket there. Oh no. That caught a lot of chains. but not to be. So that's going to be the good par save there for Fredy. Par for Cuello, bogey for Pibe, and tap in birdie for Pacheco to go 2 strokes up on Fredy now. After that, there's 2 missed putts basically. So yeah, hole 13 is that par 5 that we played yesterday. 681 feet, but this is a very tricky par 5 because the second shot is very tight. That's all I can say about that. We'll see where these guys land on this first shot. That's going to be early from the corner. It's just the landing zone is so specific here for this first shot. If you're early or if you're past it, you just don't really have a line to the basket. That one's early as well. Wow, that was so impressive. I really thought that was going to hit the trees, and it just rode the tree line the whole way without hitting anything. That was crazy. Good shot from Fredy. That one is going to be in a good spot. Oh, too high from Pibe. Yep, and that one does catch some stuff, and he's going to be way early. Let's see what he can do here. See, you just gotta scramble. He's just trying to get in position. I mean, try to advance as much as possible. Oh, and he hit something there. He's gonna be, yeah, now par is probably par at best. We'll see. That was almost the exact same thing that Pibe tried, but this one did work, and it advanced quite a ways down there. But yeah, these forehand rollers are essential here at Tangamanga. And you see all these guys have it dialed in. I really thought he was going to go forehand roller also. But it looks like he's just going to play it to the corner with a little forehand hyzer. That's a smart play from Cuello, because that's the intended gap right there. Now he's going to be looking at the actual gap all the way to the basket. Let's see what Fredy has. Oh, he finds the fairway. Oh. And that was going to go all the way to the basket for his eagle, but that hit a late tree, so he's still going to have to get up and down for a birdie there. But that was really, really good from Fredy. Another forehand roller play here. It's about all you can get. And as you see, even though he landed in the intended fairway, still kind of tricky, but he manages perfectly well to get all the way down there. That was impressive from Cuello. That's looking at a birdie. Pacheco has to get through all this stuff here. Super smooth. Finds gaps and hits that late tree, but that's still pretty good. He's going to be putting for his birdie. Now this is to get up and down for par now. He just wants to put it close. Yep. That's all you need. This is a very long eagle look here from Fredy. Ooh.
Esas pinches ramitas, güey.
Pacheco for his birdie. Let's see. Nice. Very good birdie. Cuello also going for his birdie here. Oh no, just a little bit right. Splashes out. He's gonna have to settle for a par, and I'm sure that is very disappointing. Especially after that last approach. Looks so pretty. 2 birdies and 2 pars on this par 5. We're gonna move on to hole 14. Again, the other par 5. Back-to-back par 5s on this. And reminder, they're teeing from the OB, so they must get past this first path here. That's a little bit low, but yeah, if for some reason they don't make it out of the OB and into the fairway, they just have to re-tee with a penalty stroke. So good drive from Fredy. That's maybe not the ideal landing zone, but that's pretty far up there, and he's gonna have options. Oh, and that's a total misfire from Cuello. That's way left. Oh, Pibe doing the exact same thing as Cuello, and that's even worse because that one actually kicked left even further. So Pibe is furthest out. Again, the Pibe forehand roller, which is a staple of Tangamanga. Here comes another forehand roller from Cuello. This one, I mean, from where they were, they're both good, I guess. It's as good as it's gonna get. Pacheco going backhand roller. Ooh, gets a little bit slowed down by that tall grass, and then finally hits a tree, but that was looking really nice. I like the idea. Fredy. He's in good position to attack the basket from here. He just has to figure out which gap he wants to hit. This is one of the more protected second shots, I think. Finding the gap is not easy. But Fredy does not hit anything. He makes it all the way up to the circle. Very impressive stuff. He's putting for an eagle. I don't think that he even realizes how close he is. A blue basket that you see there in the background is not in play. These guys are going to another basket that's further back. That was a pretty good play from Pibe. Advanced most of the way, hit a late tree, still has a look. This is third shot for Cuello as well. Oh, just a little bit too low. That's not going to have a look for birdie. Pacheco with his forehand roller, that was very effective, honestly. So, looking for the birdie there for Pacheco. Cuello goes a little bit deep. He's going to have that tree obstructing his putt. Pibe gets up and down easily. That's going to par. This is for eagle. Oh, yeah. First eagle of the tournament on coverage. Good putt from Fredy. Nice work. But Pacheco's close, so unless Pacheco misses this easy putt, then he's still going to be up by 1. But that's still good work from Fredy to recover 1 stroke back from Pacheco. Now, this is that obstructed putt I was talking about. We saw Pibe miss one from pretty much the exact same spot. So, oh, and again splashing out to the right. 2 in a row. Come on, Cuello. Those hurt. He's not playing bad golf, honestly. Yeah, that was too close to miss for Pacheco, who goes turkey, 3 birdies in a row. We're going to go to hole 15, par 3, 277 feet. This might be the shortest hole now that I think of it. But we don't play this hole all 3 days. We only play this hole on the second day. And Fredy doesn't like it out of his hand. He catches a tree. He's disappointed. This is
so good.
A one chance ace run. So this was the other hole that got skipped from the original Caracara course in order to play the 2 Jaguar courses, the 2 Jaguar holes, my bad, in days 1 and 3. So for the final day, we're going to see the same layout as we saw on the first day. But today we are playing this hole. And I feel like sometimes when you're playing all these difficult holes and then you're faced with an easier hole, it almost messes with your mind thinking, oh, I must get this, or this is such an easy such and such or something. But see, all of them missing their gaps, all of them, none of them are like parked for birdie as they should be. Or really only Pacheco's there for this birdie. But so to get that stroke back from Fredy, no problem. Goes back to 2 strokes from second place. Good work from Pacheco. Now everyone else is going to tap in their pars, which shouldn't be a problem, but we've already seen a couple of misses from this short, so we got to make sure that these guys stay focused. We're going to go to hole 16, par 3, 344 feet. As I mentioned on the first day, this is one of my favorite holes and one of our sponsored holes too. So, hey. Here's the backhand line that Fabian was saying is impossible and that he's never seen anyone do it. It is definitely possible. But then again, this is a much better line for the forehand. And I gotta tell you, if Fredy's going forehand, then that means that the line is forehand. Because Fredy's a more backhand dominant player. Ooh, nice flip up there. Ooh, that was, oh, that flip up maybe not so nice. Taking him all the way to the corner there, almost to the OB line. And I don't think he realized it. Finally, Cuello also going forehand. Overturned, hits a tree. He's got to scramble. He's going standstill backhand. Trying to just put it close. Well, that's a bit of a run, actually. Yep. Oh, big mistake from Fredy. Well, he's close enough to the basket, but he totally clipped those limbs and was not happy about it. And here comes a long birdie look from Pacheco. Oh, wow. And that's 5 in a row for Pacheco. Very, very good work. Pibe with the comebacker. Ooh, good save. Good save there for Cuello. Good save for Pibe as well. Fredy gonna also tap in his par. And Pacheco really showing everyone up. He's 11 down through 16 holes right now. That's incredible. And we're gonna go to hole 17, par 4. We are playing to the blue basket, 460 feet. This basket is just behind the first basket that we saw yesterday. It's a very similar hole, just a little bit longer. And the walking path is going to play like an OB river this time. So good turnover from Pacheco. Again, barely missing stuff by almost nothing. And he's going to be in an ideal landing spot. Fredy a little bit high and catches some limbs. He's going to bounce him back down. Here's Pibe. Oh, catches an early tree. That's bad. Oh, same with Cuello. I think they hit the same tree. Oh, but look at that. Pibe actually has a line. And he misses it. That's too high and too left. So, Pibe's still scrambling now to get up and down for his par. Oh, no. And Fredy finding a tree, and I saw a little frustration in his face there. Let's see what Cuello has. Good work. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. What a scramble. That's a putt for birdie there from Cuello. That's how you do that. Oof. So yeah, we're going to that blue basket. That looked like a good shot from Pibe. Hopefully can can that for his par. Ooh, Fredy with the struggle, hitting another tree. And now the frustration is visible. Here we go. Short, and that's gonna bogey for Fredy. This is a huge putt for Pacheco now. Ooh, and that birdie streak ends. But he's still going to get another stroke on Fredy. Good work from Cuello there to get another birdie there. Put him back to 2 under par. Good par save from Pibe. Tap in bogey for Fredy. So that puts Pacheco, or keeps Pacheco at 15 down, but that puts Fredy at 11 down as we go into hole 18. This is the same tee, same basket for all 3 days. Blue tee to the long basket, par 5. We have 2 Mandos, we have multiple OBs in play. This is a very tricky hole. And as we mentioned in round 1, it's kind of hard to understand if you've never played there. Where are they going? But basically, this drive, they want to get over these trees and then land as far left as they can possibly land. That was a good shot. The further left that they can get, the easier their second shot is going to be.
He's got this shot dialed.
That looked really good. And as Roger mentioned there in the background, he's got this shot dialed. But he catches a tree. However, I still think that's going to play. Oh no. Pibe continuing with mistakes. And that was a late release and catches the very first tree. That's not good.
It's gonna be pretty
Fredy.
Oh, it's gonna be too far right.
That looked like a really good shot. So Pibe from right in front of the tee pad. Probably gonna have a very similar shot as the tee shot. Yep, just a big hyzer getting over the trees. Oh, and catches another tree there. Unfortunate. Now Pacheco has the line all the way to the basket from here, but it is a tight tunnel. It's where he's aiming. That's where he's going. Oh yeah. Oh, and catches one of the very last trees, but manages to stay safe. Here comes Pibe. Oh no, what was that? He hit the very tree right in front of him again. That's two huge mistakes on this hole. Here's a replay. Oh. He never even thought that was a possibility. So now we go to Cuello. Second shot. Oh, and that goes into the creek. And that's going to be OB for Cuello. A huge mistake there. Let's see, Fredy. Going forehand and catches one of the trees in the middle. Kind of a tricky lie. So here's Pibe's fourth shot, if I'm not mistaken. And that puts him close to the basket. Gallery likes it. Cuello, after going OB, also throwing his fourth shot, wants to get up and down for his par. Oh, he went OB again. Not the way that you want to finish your round. Here's Fredy. Approaching just right under the basket, make it easy. Same with Pacheco, no need to fight it. The fight will continue tomorrow. To save his bogey. And the tap in for his par for Pibe. So Cuello finishing at 2 over par for his round today, and Pibe with 1 under par. Meanwhile, Pacheco finishing 12 under and Fredy 6 under. So there's a clear separation now between the two leaders. And Pacheco has 4 strokes on Fredy going into the final day. Here are the results for this back 9. Very impressive stuff from Pacheco. I can't stress that enough. It's just been incredible to watch this second round. And there's the full MPO field. Looks like Pibe manages to cling on to the lead card, and we're gonna see Ivic back on the lead card. He had a good round, and everyone else pretty much on MPO was struggling on the second day layout. Those part 3s really getting people, so we're gonna hear some words from our first place. Pacheco, one of our sponsored players, by the way. It's MX Disc Golf team proudly. And really one of the most dedicated players.
a la gente en Bogotá, en Colombia, haciendo llegar el Ultimate, perdón, estoy nervioso, el disc golf a otras fronteras. Qué gusto compartir tarjeta con acá los locales, con Fredy, de talla internacional, Pro Tour, y mostrar un buen papel, hacerlo bien, confiar en lo que tienes. Muchas gracias por la oportunidad, a Roger, por este campo, por cada enseñanza, y bueno, mañana queda tarea por hacer. Arriba MX, vuela libre.
Thank you guys. We'll see you guys on the next one.